We are live.
Hey, what is up, you guys? Vanos here.
Hello, everybody.
All right, am I starting this thing off then?
Yes, sir. Our little press conference.
All right, what's up, everyone? Just a heads up, I'm eating straight peanut M&Ms this whole time, so I'm going to be smacking in your ear. So if you got a good headset, turn it up for some ASMR action.
I want to hear them lips smacking.
First thing on the agenda, we received our shipment. That's the peanut M&Ms talking. Our shipment of sabers. Now, quality-wise, on the exterior, we're pretty happy with what we got. We got an extra long blade, which could be shorter, but it's okay.
You can cut it.
And then a nice metal hilt. So it actually all turned out pretty good. I can't really hold on. Let me point towards the camera. There's the hilt. There's a charging port.
English.
There's the button to start it up. Looks good all the way around. It's a gloss white whenever we get them in. The only issue we ran into, which was not really our fault, more on kind of the representative we dealt with, I think in particular. I wouldn't blame it on like LGT as a whole, but more just that rep.
More like a miscommunication type thing.
Yeah. So we ordered these sabers with the promise of 4 fonts, RGB, so obviously you can change colors, baselit, and smooth swing. The rest of those were delivered upon. We got all the rest of those features, but the only thing we didn't get was a legitimate smooth swing. It's smooth swing, but not really. So like, as an example, I don't know if you can really show it on here, if you can even hear it.
Yeah, you can hear it.
So you kind of get this like delayed, not really smooth swing type deal. And that's what we received. So we did message them and talk to them about it, and we're trying to get something figured out to where we can get proper smooth swing in. But for right now, this is what we got. I don't really know where else to go with that.
So I can hop in. I can explain a little bit of what the difference is here. So here I have those sabers we ordered, right? And I have what we were expecting to get. So let me know if you guys can hear this so you can tell. So like Greg showed, here's the one we just got in to sell. A little delayed. Smooth swing's not very responsive. Just turn this off. And then here's what LGT baselets we were expecting to get in. So if you guys are familiar with sabers, you know that's what they're supposed to sound like. You guys can hear that good, right?
Yeah.
So that's the difference. Unfortunately, the smooth swing that we got aren't the best. They're also not the worst. At least they have smooth swing. A lot of people buy like Kybers and stuff. I don't even think those have smooth swing on them, and those are $100. But yes, so we are going to be changing the prices up a little bit. We'll get back to you guys on our final price point for these, since we just want to be honest with you guys. We don't want to sell anybody something they're not going to be happy with. So we're going to lower the price, and that's just to compensate for the smooth swing not being up to par. But yeah.
This is for about the first 30 ones. And then after that, we should be getting better ones. But
yeah, this is just our first order. We're not going to order these again. But with that being said, they will be cheaper. So if you guys want to just swap hilts, if you guys have a baselit or a NeoPixel at home, definitely look into buying one, because like I said, if we lower the price, we're going to lower the price of the custom painted ones as well. Were we all in agreement on what we were talking about yesterday with price points?
I'm cool.
I don't really remember, but yeah.
So right now we're on the site. We have them listed for 6 or 70 unpainted, 100 for mystery paint, and 120 for custom paint job. So like I said, we want to be honest with you guys and anyone buying the sabers. We're going to lower them to 60 unpainted, 70 for a mystery paint job, and 80 for a custom. However you want it, you can tell us the colors and everything. That way you're basically paying for the hilt and the paint job. You're not paying for internals. So if you go on any other website, a lot of people sell a full hilt empty for about $50. And then weathering on a lot of sites is like 30. So, there's your 80 right there. And then you get basically a free blade and free internals that aren't the best.
But you can do whatever you want with them. You break them.
Exactly.
Who cares? You got a cool saber.
I was explaining to you guys, when I use my baselets, I normally don't run sound anyway because I'm practicing and I don't really feel it's necessary. So I wouldn't actually have an issue with this if it was personal use. But I know people are looking for bye Greg, for good sabers. So that's our biggest thing. We want to continue to have the cheapest sabers, but we also want to sell quality sabers. So unfortunately, we're not happy with what we got, but we're also not going to let it stop us from continuing. So if you guys have anything else to say, go ahead and say it. But I think we need to hit.
I mean, when we get these new sabers in, our goal is still to be the cheapest on the market when it comes to like real smooth swing, or what we consider real smooth swing, because I guess some other companies consider it differently. But our biggest thing was like we preach smooth swing and we preach quality, and we talked about it so much whenever we first started. This was like imagine being able to get people these like really good lightsabers at a good price, and then when we receive these and they're just not up to par. I mean, all of our reactions were immediate disappointment with as soon as we turned them on and tested the smooth swing. Quality wise, like I said, we're happy with the quality of the hilts, right? Like the blades, all that. That's all great.
Yeah.
But the internals just weren't up to par with what we want to represent us. The last thing we want to do is send out something, regardless if it's a discounted price or what, and it just not be up to par. So these, we're telling you now, they aren't exactly what we expected. They're still good. I mean, if you're going to a con somewhere or some kind of event where you just want a saber for your outfit, or it's a Halloween thing, or somebody who's into Star Wars but you don't want to break the bank and you just want to get them something cool, definitely buy one. They're going to be cheaper than even on the site right now, which is like, I mean, we're undercutting everybody by
big margin,
a ton of money. So I mean, I wouldn't say it's not worth it. I mean, the sound's pretty good on it for what you get. The blade itself and the lighting looks really good. It's not showing up that great on my webcam. It showed up a little better on Jake's, but like
it doesn't dim. It doesn't really it's bright. Like they are really good
for a baselet, for it to be so full colored all the way through. Me and Nick were talking about this last night. He brought up a good point. Like it doesn't really look baselet at first glance until you really study
especially
it.
On camera.
Yeah,
we had it outside in the dark and we were just recording videos for fun, and it looked really good on camera. We were super surprised.
Yeah. I mean, we can kind of show off what these have.
Yeah, we can do that. Actually, let's say that I'll just do a little video on that separately. I'll record that on like a good camera.
Sounds good.
But yeah, we can list it real quick. It has different blade styles. It has mute option, obviously. It has all the different colors and 4 fonts. So it's got Dark Sword, Dark Saber, Rey, Vader, and then Kylo, I believe. So
3 different blade styles, right? It's like unsteady.
Yeah, unstable and pulse, yeah. But like I said, guys, you're basically paying for the custom paint job for these ones specifically. When we get the other ones in, we'll probably go back to our original prices. So if you just want the custom saber, you just want the hilt, look into buying one now just because they're going to be so cheap. I mean, they're cheap either way, but like I said, you're basically getting a free blade and internals at that price that we're selling them. And then even at the 60 for unpainted, like this is better than nice Joshers. Even at 60 for your price unpainted, these are 100% better than AliExpress sabers or like Amazon sabers. If anybody has bought those, you'll know just by looking at this that these are a little bit better. I've had both. Greg has had both. Nick has seen both of ours. So we all know that the Amazon sabers and the AliExpress sabers are nothing. They don't even have smooth swing, and they're like $80 to $100, right? Like I paid $70. The hilt was like super thin. The blade was thinner. It was really flimsy, and the sound was horrible without smooth swing.
They're like Walmart sabers.
Pretty much, yeah. So these are definitely an upgrade from that, but we just wanted to let you guys know and be honest with everybody buying the sabers. This is going to be on the main page of the site, just so you know to watch this before you buy. That way you're not buying something you expect to be different. And yeah, I think with that being said, I think we're all done unless you guys want to add anything more.
You want to show them a sneak peek of our first order?
Yeah, that's a good idea. So I might clip this out and upload this as another little video, but we can show it in here as well. So our first real order, other than the people who paid to promote the sabers, I painted their saber today. It's got to be clear coated still, but I did our weathering. This is not focusing very well on the
Try
saber.
turning off your light. It looked better without the light.
Did it?
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
There you go. So you can see weathering all the way around. We went with a blue, white, and black for this because the person who bought this cosplays Bo-Katan. So I decided they bought a mystery saber as well. So I decided to do a little tribute to them. Maybe they can run around with the saber while they're cosplaying Bo-Katan. So there you go. There's your first sneak peek at these sabers painted. But yeah.
I'm killing these M&Ms right now.
I know you are. But all right, we're gonna go go do our thing for the rest of the night. Thank you guys for watching if you watched, and yeah, say bye everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
If you guys have any questions, email the email below. Hit us up on Instagram or TikTok, whatever you need. Yeah, we'll get back to you guys as fast as we can. Peace.
Instantly. If you DM us, hit us up on TikTok.
If you DM us on Instagram, it's going to be an instant reply, pretty much.
You will get an instantaneous reply. I promise that 100%.
That's what we pay Greg for. He sits on his phone all day, staring at DMs.
He literally does nothing.
All right. Bye, everybody.